last time, I know I haven't uploaded in a while, and I will soon. Okay, I know I'm just saying that I will say that I say soon, but I don't get around with it. This time I actually will. Okay, yes. The next video will be out. Okay, okay. Look, if you keep yelling at me right now, I won't get to it, okay? Gotcha. Jesus. Finally. Hello and welcome to KamenRider Blackman. This is going to be an audio video, which means, well, for one, it's another audio video, but that means it's going to be a review. And of course, Uni Warrior Thomas is here.
Yo.
And
you can't see it, but you have my Gotchard driver, my Legend driver in the background, but you can't see it because audio.
yeah, because we figured this might be a longer review, and editing wise, I do not want to deal with a single thing going out of sync.
Yep.
But today, finally, this video meant to come out earlier in the year, but I got lazy and stuff happened.
Fair enough.
Kamen Rider Gotchard.
Oh boy.
Yep, Kamen Rider Gotchard.
We're in the making.
Got your card.
That's
a joke I've been wanting to make for like 2 years now. And I wanted that reaction. As soon as it occurred to me. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so bad. And that's so bad, yet so good at the same time. Holy fucking shit.
It's exactly. Kamen Rider Gotchard. You were saying?
So we're gonna do like good, middle, and bad. So,
yes, this is going to be a good, bad, in the middle style review.
Okay. So what do you want to start with?
Honestly, I want to start off with the good because I surprisingly have a couple of things.
Okay.
And so, the good. Actually, shoot, before getting into the list, how do we feel about the opening?
I liked it.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was fine for what it was. It was an opening.
I feel like Rider openings nowadays are starting to feel more anime-esque.
Yeah.
Like, to say the least.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
But, yeah, this opening, it ain't bad.
It's fine.
It's pretty fine. But now, the list, starting off with the good. The aesthetics.
Yeah, the drivers, the suits.
Oh, yeah, the Gotchard driver, I love the design.
Same.
I love how it is. I just like the look of it.
Yeah, me too. That's why I got it.
Yeah, it's kind of has a bit of a, I want to say smartphone vibe to it when you look at it.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. But while we're at it, the aesthetics alone, like even the rider suits, like specifically Gotchard and Majade's.
Yeah.
Yeah, both those suits look nice. I love Gotchard's base form.
Same. I love how shiny it is.
Yeah, I love that shade of blue.
Same. And
mixing a grasshopper with the train, not a bad idea.
Yeah.
And also that scarf with it, of course.
Yeah, choo-choo.
Yeah. But still, I just love that shade of blue. Like cyan or sky blue, however you want to call it. That's one of my
tomato.
Anyway, it's one of my favorite shades of blue. So that's why, I don't know, it just looks so nice.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Legend? Suit-wise.
Suit-wise, it's Gold Decade.
Pretty much. Yeah, and that's probably why I like it too much.
Yeah. Majority of Gotchard's forms, they look great. I don't think I dislike a single... Well, I dislike one.
We'll get to that later.
I might as well mention it now since I don't have it on the list. It's the UFO one.
Yeah.
That one looked dumb.
Okay, here's the thing. Yes, I get where you're coming from. I think it looks dumb in a silly, dumb way. I think it looks fine. As if you were to say, well, if you were to go to ranking in a form of, wow, it forms out so bad it's fun, so bad it's good.
Also, I figured that would be kind of any other form in this show.
Fair enough. Okay, I don't know. I think it looks stupid, yes, but I like it.
Majority of Gotchard's forms look great. Do you have any particular favorites?
Oh, that's a good. Is it a hot take that I actually like Rainbow Gotchard? Is that a hot take?
The final form?
Yes.
All right, sure, yeah, we might as well talk about it here. Yeah, the final form, because that's honestly another thing I was gonna throw out there. The final forms.
Yeah, yeah, I really like. I actually like all three final forms, especially Volvo ones. But for Rainbow Gotchard, I don't know. I don't know if it's just a hot take or anything, but I actually something about it. It just looks really sick, awesome to me. I don't know why.
Not bad. I think it's pretty fine. Its ability of it can literally summon his previous forms and have
Yes.
the chemis be them. That's not bad. That's pretty cool.
That's cool. I like that idea. Yeah.
The one thing I will admit that it does have obnoxious pauldrons, like the rainbow pauldrons.
Yeah, that's
They're
fair.
a bit much.
That's fair.
But yeah, Valvarad Krogane, I think I might like that form. I might like that final form the most.
Yeah,
Because
fair.
it mixes Rider Valvarad and Pseudo Rider Valvarad.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
He's basically Iron Man, but he gets dual swords too.
Yeah, he's Iron Man without the dual swords because he really has repulsive.
Yeah, that's even better.
It's like
And oh yeah, Twilight Majade.
I think it's. I feel like the black clashes a little bit, but I get why they chose that color because her father.
Yeah, that and Atropos. But yeah,
That too. Yeah,
the
that
final
too, yeah.
forms look great. And I guess before we go any further, I want to mention a couple of favorite suits of mine.
Okay.
Of course, the base form for Gotchard. Also, Fire Gotchard.
Oh yeah, Fire Gotch. I
love it. I love it specifically with the base form.
Same.
When he switches it over to like other forms, it's not as great.
Yeah.
But with the base form alone, it looks so phenomenal.
Yeah.
Just the flames really work with that shade of blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess another suit too is again Pseudo Rider Valvarad.
Yeah.
I love how dirty it is and how
as it should be.
yeah. And while we're at it too, it's a good offset. Hi, Mrs. Lynch.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Cut that out.
If I can. Anyway, what was I gonna say again?
Want to start that sentence over again?
No, it's okay. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Pseudo Rider Valvarad. I love that suit, and I love how dirty it is. And when you think about it, it's a good offset to Gotchard,
Yeah.
who is about organic life mixed with inorganic life.
Yeah.
And Valvarad's all about machines,
Yep.
specifically vehicles.
Which is kind of fitting considering he sees the chemis as tools, more or less.
Yeah, and shoot, when you think about it, that's another thing to talk about in the show. The Chemi designs, and I guess the Chemis as a whole.
I kind of how would I say this? I really like the idea of a chemi. I like the ideas and I like the designs they had. I don't really have a particular favorite but I do like that they went through the trouble of designing a bunch of original creatures.
They're basically like Pokemon.
Exactly, that's why.
But the design wise, I don't dislike any of them. I love the Chemi cards.
Same.
Nijigon's a good boy.
Yeah, he is. I also like how the Legend Rider cards also have their own chemis, which is kind of cool.
The Chemi cards design are also pretty nice.
Yeah.
Which really leads me to one of my favorite things with this show is the card gimmick.
Yeah.
I love how for the forms you have to add 2 cards together to get the number 10.
Yeah, I like that too. Yeah,
Which also relates back to one of the core themes of the show, which is alchemy.
Yep.
Because alchemy alone is a science of magic.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
it would make sense how two matching things come together and you get something perfect.
Exactly.
And when you have 2 things that don't match, well, you got nothing.
You got nothing. Yes, you effed up.
Yep. Which, by the way, how do you feel about the depth of alchemy this show goes into?
I think it was. Maybe they could. I don't know. I think it was fine. I don't know. What do you think?
Probably that too. It was fine. It's nice to see. I appreciate that there is depth to alchemy as a form, so you don't just mistake it for magic.
Yeah.
There are things you can do with it and what you can't do with it, and certain things that you should never use.
But I feel like but at the same time, I feel like it also should have been maybe a little bit better explained. I don't know. Maybe I'm just. Again, it's been like a long time since I watched Gotchard, so I don't really. It's hard for me to remember.
I get that too. Like, honestly, for what we see of alchemy in the show, it's explained in action. Like, one thing that the show definitely could have used more of were more school lessons.
Oh yeah.
Since
definitely.
anytime we're in the classroom, it's just we're here for one scene. Now we gotta go find the chemis.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. I wish they could have done more.
Yeah.
I remember mentioned that a lot of times with a friend.
Yeah. Okay, for more things that are in the good, Kamen Rider Valvarad's debut episodes.
That was pretty fire.
Yeah, they were pretty
Pun
fire.
intended. Pun intended.
Oh, sweet, trust me. Having that black flame is such a big thing with his character.
Yes.
Learning Spawner's backstory and see how he overcomes things to becoming a writer.
Yeah.
Not bad. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Those are some of the better episodes of this show. Which, by the way, another thing in the good is Rainbow Gotchard's 2-part debut.
Yeah.
You really think so?
Wait. Can you refresh my memory?
Okay, so with Rainbow Gotchard's debut, it's when the first Hades Kings come. It's when one of the first Hades Kings comes in.
Yeah.
And he starts creating amalgams.
Yeah.
But here's the dark twist. Of course, in this show, when a Chemi comes in contact with human malice, they turn into amalgams, the monsters of the show.
Yep.
But with the Hades King, after he creates amalgam and you beat that amalgam, the Chemi would die.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that happens, and Hopper 1 is one of the victims.
Yeah, that got me. That was pretty.
Got dark.
That got me. Almost.
And the 2-part episode is about Hotaro, struggling and trying to fight his grief, as well as trying to move past it, along with the 101st Chemi Nijigon.
Yeah. Who
turned out to have been in his driver the whole time because Kamen Rider Fuga, Rine's dad.
Yeah.
Put him in there, which he's another thing we're gonna talk about much later.
Yeah, I will admit that the whole Hopper 1 dying, that got me, that got me emotionally. That hit me hard.
Yeah,
Hopper's I love Hopper 1.
It's a good design and it's a cute little guy.
Yeah, he's a little guy. He's a little guy.
But one thing I will say I did not like from one part of that 2-parter was Hotaro's acting.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, like, when he has no choice but to put down Amalgam Hopper 1, as he drops to his knees in disbelief and lets out a wail of, like, just screaming, it did not look great. He just goes, mouth open, everything going,
That's that good.
Cloud of sadness. It just looked horrible.
Yeah.
I didn't believe it.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, probably would have. Yeah. Agreed.
That just oof. While we're at it, one more thing. Actually, 2 more things before we get into. Do you want to do the bad next or the in the middle next?
The bad first, so we can end with the middle.
Okay, sure.
Because I don't want to end off on. I don't like ending off on a bad note, anyways.
Okay, sure. I got 2 more things. The Hades Kings.
Yeah, they were probably the more interesting.
They were the better villains.
They were the better villains in the show for sure. Yes, 1,000%.
Yeah, I liked how each one, compared to what we had for the past 30-something episodes, these 3 at least all had personality.
Yeah.
And shoot, I think the one I liked the most was Galia, the female one, because she was the most catastrophic.
Yep.
Like the other 2 were just playing with humans and characters for their own amusement and basically be evil. Yep. But Galia caused the most devastation.
Yeah.
But yeah, these were the better villains in my opinion.
Agreed.
And I guess lastly, for the good, episodes 47 through 49. Basically, it's those last, not including the final episode, but the last 3 episodes before the final episode.
Yeah.
Episode 47 was Spawner deciding to take matters into his own hands to basically get rid of all the chemis, but actually planning to use his black flame to fuse them all together with himself to actually finish off the threat. And Hotaro had to confront him and actually reason with him.
And with a punch that didn't look like it connected at all.
Yeah.
That was just fun. Okay.
That episode was not... I didn't dislike that that episode was coming off of one where it was a little more all over the place with Kemi's being exposed.
Yeah.
Here was a bit more contained because we actually see both perspectives.
Yeah.
Like, people that are fine with Kemi's and people that aren't fine with Kemi's.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I feel like I would have probably liked it more if they maybe didn't waste a lot of episodes on more fellow. I feel like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Oh, trust me, I don't blame you there. Because I can agree with that. This show definitely didn't have to be 50 episodes.
It really did not. That's my main gripe.
Yeah, trust me. Trust me when I say, I think that's in the bad.
Okay, sorry.
No, trust me, it's good.
I didn't know if it was still on.
No, it's okay, trust me. We're in the good now, but that's something we're definitely going to bring up later.
Cool. Get me on.
So, what's after episode 47? Episode 48, basically when Renee gets her final form.
Yep.
Like, that's when I like that episode because that's where we start learning a bit more about Grion, which definitely all should have came a bit sooner.
Yep. Agreed.
And lastly, episode 49, the penultimate episode. That is when Spawner gets his final form.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, basically, it's where his character caps off and reaching his whole, I guess, character evolution, I guess.
Yeah. Have you seen the movie by chance, the V-Cinema?
I have not.
Okay, well, next time I do that.
Okay. I might, shoot, with how this is, like, my Geets Gotchard review may come out before this.
Okay, yeah.
But where's I guess I get? Oh yeah, that's another thing too. I wonder if that ever, like Renee and Spawner getting their final form so late.
It's I don't know. We can talk about that maybe in the bad maybe.
Sure, all right, I can put that in the bad.
Yeah, because again, mostly because I feel like they should have maybe got it sooner? Question mark.
Well, considering how they,
considering
how each one was, and how it led up to it.
Yeah, I just feel like we'll talk about it in a second.
Yeah, I guess if we're on the bad now, do you want to mention that first?
Yeah, I feel like after Rainbow Gotchard's debut, I feel like they should have not done that much filler. I feel like they should have just, kept not. I don't know. I feel like the fill episodes that led up before the Kemi's were exposed were not necessary. I don't think.
Yeah, I think it was only like honestly, I had to look back on to see too. There were like a couple. Like, I agree. Like, we both agree. Like, this show didn't have to be like 50 episodes. So, because
I feel like those fill episodes are wasted when you could have been, developing the whole Spanos and Majades, those arcs more better.
Yeah, because
develop them more, then not just sprint go through right through it.
Yeah, because let's think about it. What happens after Rainbow Gotchard? They collect all 100 Kemis, and then it's like, yeah, the show has to like pan out for a bit longer. Yeah. So new villains come in, and that's a two-parter focused around Nijigon.
Yeah.
Then at the end of that two-parter, one of the kings dies, but Grion comes back.
Yeah.
And then there's like another two-parter around Sabimaru, and that two-parter that could have been scrapped.
Yeah.
And then lastly, there's leading up to the endgame arc where Kemis get exposed, and it's focused around Kajiki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, him.
Yeah, him. Oh, thank God. We both had the same feelings about that character because I'm not the biggest fan of him.
I feel like.
And they made him so important.
For some reason.
Yeah, it's like.
Why?
Okay, here's my thing with Kajiki.
I don't hate him, but I don't like him either.
Yeah, his acting was too cringe for me.
It was too over the top.
Too over the top, and they kept making him. They kept trying to make him important.
For some reason.
Yeah, like he was... No, the reason was because he's a actual classmate of Hotaro's and Rine's who's almost close to learning about them as writers.
Yeah.
And then... But they always have to keep that secret because Kemi law.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, because basically hit him with the amnesia dust.
Yeah, but yeah.
And then, which was a topic of which became a focus in an entire episode. By the way, I remember that episode fondly.
What, the episode?
Well, he's like constantly. Well, he's like. Remember when they constantly were erasing his memory too many times to the point he was.
Oh yeah, I think that episode I think is the two-parter leading up to the end game.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. And next, oh shoot, another thing in the bad, the Alliance.
Yeah.
They were so corporate.
You don't say.
They were so corporate. They were so. We have to obey the law. We have to obey Kemi law. We can't make any exceptions. What's going on here? Do something about it. We don't care. They were just so corporate.
Yeah, agreed.
It's like, dude, the biggest example of them being so corporate is that when Kemis are exposed and they bail.
Yeah.
And then just
they're like, well, fuck this shit out.
Yeah. For all the importance they put on Kemi law, they don't even bother to back it up.
They really, yeah.
It's just, ugh.
Yeah.
Shoot, and Kemi law is like another thing because it's something, okay, clearly from the end game of this show, we understand why Kemi law exists. Like, it's to protect peace and order between humans and alchemists because chemis can be dangerous.
Yes. But I feel like there could be some exceptions to said rules that you can...
Exceptions to rules, but while we're at it, if chemis are such dangerous beings, why the heck would anyone bother to create them? Seriously.
We wouldn't have a show at that point. Exactly. I'm just saying that.
I know. It's like the same. It's like the same reasoning with creating artificial intelligence. Mm-hmm. If one goes bad, why would you make it to go that far in the first place?
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Speaking of action, I'm not gonna bring that up.
Oh my god.
I was about to bring up the Zane comparing and Gotchard for no reason whatsoever other than promote Outsiders for some freaking reason. That was a choice.
Yeah. As all, here's another thing that's in the bad, but this is just my opinion, but I don't know how you feel about it.
Okay.
The Kamen Rider Valvarad suit.
It's mid. I don't hate it. I don't like it. It's fine. It's mid. It's fine.
I like the color, but I feel like the design's a little too cluttered.
That's fair.
Yeah. It's just the engine look up top, then some of the, I guess, flame streaks around.
Yeah.
It's a bit too busy.
Yeah, it's fair.
Honestly, what I would have preferred was if the Pseudo Rider Valvarad form was the Kamen Rider Valvarad form. You just give him his driver, and poof, there you go.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be as that wouldn't be they wouldn't have a they would have no they would have yeah, but that wouldn't be as exciting to buy as a toy for kids to buy. I'm just saying, you know, you get. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. Just toys.
Oh no, yeah, yes. Why else do you have to force in the card gimmick? Why else do you have to force chemis to be trading cards, collectible trading cards that you can buy in packs that got really annoying over time?
That show, honestly, the Chemi card gimmick is just still another thing that surprises me. That trading cards are still popular even today.
You that surprises me. Yeah. Trust me, Pokemon. Trust me, you should see the Pokemon card market. That's a whole other dumpster. That's a whole other dumpster fire that I just jumped out of.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so Bubba, we're sort of leaning towards the middle now, where we're up to like say. You said before that you don't mind the Hades sisters.
I don't mind them. They could have been better. They could have been. I don't hate them, but I don't absolutely love them. I feel like they could have been in a. I don't know how do I say this. They could have been done better.
They could have been better in execution.
Exactly.
Okay. My thing is with them, they could have been better, but overall as villains, I just didn't think they were all that interested.
That's another thing.
Okay. Okay. Here's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, as characters, maybe they could have been better, but as villains, I didn't think any of them were memorable or stood out.
Yeah, that too.
They were Little Girl, the Brute, and Other Girl.
The Eye Candy.
Yeah, like Laxius, if I'm saying her name right.
Yeah.
She was boring, and her defection didn't improve that much.
Yeah.
Like, she wants to be a human? Okay, sure. But that's still not much, and it hurt. What hurts a bit more about that is her appearances afterwards were rather sporadic. Like, an episode or two could go by, and I wouldn't notice her there.
Yeah, I I'm not sure. I'm not sure it had anything to do with the filming schedule or whatever, or maybe like the actors had to go out or had to go. I don't know.
Not trust me, I get that, but it's like,
But yeah, I see.
her deciding to become a human wasn't bad, but unfortunately, it was a subplot that poked its head out every now and then, and unfortunately didn't go to fruition.
Yep.
And her and Spawner,
I kind of like. I mean, I like them. I kind of like the idea of them forming a bond, but I feel like that could have been done better as well.
it's just unfulfilled.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we're off of Latius, so Clotho. She, like I said, she was the brute. She was the kickboxer, because I believe her actress actually is a kickboxer.
Yeah, she's also in Kamen Rider Amazons as one of the hunters.
Oh shoot! Okay.
Yeah, they even make the point. Yeah, I'll tell you about that later.
Okay, but yeah, well, Clotho as a character,
Yeah.
she was just a brute.
Yeah, pretty much.
And after Grion died and the Hades Kings were coming in, her character felt like she hung around for too long.
Yeah.
It says something because even before then, character-wise, there wasn't a lot to her.
Yeah, agreed.
And oh my god, Atropos was the most boring.
Yeah.
It's like, she never did anything because she was just a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And shoot, her rivalry with Rene, if you can even call it that, it just got old fast.
Agreed.
It was less of a rivalry and more of a teenager trying to talk to a kid.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, this didn't work.
And you make a fair point. Like, these characters did have potential, but unfortunately they were just unfulfilled.
Yeah.
And here's the sad thing that I realized when watching this show. Towards the end, like, it's around words. It's within the last 10 episodes of this show that they bother to make these characters more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But by then it's too late.
Exactly.
And each one just starts getting killed off, one after the other.
Yep.
Shoot. Which, all that brings us to Grion.
Yeah.
I can't remember much about Grion from the first half of the show, except be stained in gold.
Yeah. I love gold.
Yeah, like
it's Lily's entire motivation, and I'm like,
Grion is okay. He's not a great villain, but in theory, he's an entertaining villain.
Yeah,
like he should be an entertaining villain. In the second half of this show, like when he comes back, he starts being a lot more entertaining, and we learn more about him.
Yeah,
like he made a puppet out of Rene when she was a kid because he was jealous of his old friend, like Rene's dad, Fuga.
Yeah.
Who basically, he was just jealous of Fuga. Like, he had a daughter, he was successful and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so he made his own daughter after her.
Yeah, pretty much. With alchemy.
Yeah. That's the thing with, But then it turns out he doesn't actually love Atropos. He was just using her for another scheme because at one episode, Atropos and Rene are abducted by Gallia.
Yeah.
And once they're free, he rewrote Gallia's spell to make Atropos and Rene into a chimera monster.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's what made Grion so interesting. He was just crazy.
Yeah.
And it just sucks that we got that towards the tail end of the show.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
But his motivation of wanting to turn everything into gold.
No. I don't get it. I don't see it.
They're probably trying to do that because it's alchemy and changing metals to gold, but just
make it more. Yeah, but you could be more interesting than that.
It's
stupid.
It's just, I keep thinking of Forze and the true motivation of the villains in that show.
Oh God.
Which was just meet aliens.
Pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah. But just Grion as a villain, he's wasted.
Very much.
Really wasted. Like, when he came back, when he was even there, didn't have much to grip onto.
Yeah.
Become stained in gold.
I don't wanna. I
That was.
don't wanna. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and now we can save this for. We're kind of in the middle / in the bad still. So.
Were we gonna talk about Mina's father?
Oh no! Wait, do you not like him?
I don't. No, I mean, are we gonna go? What are we gonna talk about? Is that what we're gonna talk about next? Because I don't mind him.
Okay, I was about to say he's in the middle.
Oh, I thought we were all in the middle.
We're kind of in the bad / in the middle because
Okay,
like I said, the Hades sisters and Grion, they were just so boring that they're stuck. It was so hard trying to decide where to put them.
Yeah. Okay.
But next, I guess. Oh shoot! Since we almost got off of that, how late in the game Rene and Spawner got their final forms?
I'm 50-50 on it. I feel like it could have been earlier, but it is what it is.
Especially when you consider that Rene gets her final form after Atropos dies.
Yeah.
And she basically becomes another ring for her to use. And an upgrade on her How that happened? I swear, this is like the second time in a row I see someone die and turn into plot armor. Literal plot armor for someone.
Yeah, but... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Yeah,
it's just... It was, trust me, what happens afterwards is a sweet fight because Atropos is dead, Gallia can't predict her movements, and that's how they beat her.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it going there was just... What?
Yeah.
And yeah, with Spawner getting his final form late, it was off of the last 2 episodes where his driver got busted.
Yeah.
And he was rebuilding it. And so by doing so, he re-alchemizes his black flame to silver.
Sure.
Honestly, that I could get behind because once again, alchemy, changing of metals.
But you're changing a little element.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what? Fair enough. That's fair.
Okay, I guess now we can finally get into the middle.
Okay, okay then. Where do you want to start? What's first?
The characters, because I want to say this in general. This is a very mid cast.
Yeah,
Let's start off first with Hotaro.
I don't mind. At first, he was annoying. At first, he's grown on me over time. But at the same time, there are things there's flaws about him I don't agree with. Flaws about him that I just He's not like the most complex character ever, but he's also just fine.
Yeah, I don't know. Like Hotaro, I think is fine. I definitely thought he was a little too quirky at first.
Yeah.
But that gets toned down over time.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
And his catchphrase of "Gotcha."
Gotcha.
You hear that so much, but like.
You take a shot every time. Actually, no, don't do that. I'd be dead by then.
Like, yeah.
I just want to say, no, if you wouldn't take a shot at that every time.
Then don't watch the Gotchard movie.
Oh, God. Or don't watch the show, period. If you're going to take a shot, don't do it at the show.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because otherwise you die from poison or something.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Anyway, so.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, with Hotaro, character-wise, he's not terrible, but I don't know. I feel like character-wise, like as a main rider, he's average.
Yeah.
Below average at best.
Yeah. I say average because I actually I kind of started to like him over time.
Yeah. And Rene, our first female secondary rider.
Yep. I feel like could have been.
Wasn't all that interesting.
Agreed.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, I got nothing. She really wasn't all that interesting.
And she really, unfortunately.
She had her rivalry with Atropos, and she wants to be as good as an alchemist as her dad, but I don't.
That's all I got. That's all.
Yeah, it's not much to say about her.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is a very mid cast. Like altogether, they're not much.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Literally thinking about them makes me kind of compare them to the Kamen Rider Club in Forza.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, like all those guys were pretty interesting, but they were also a little cliche since everyone was an archetype.
Yeah.
The jock, the most popular girl in school, the goth, the party guy, and then the main three.
I would argue that they did that. Forza did those tropes semi better than this show, I would say.
Yeah, because each character is the eccentric, the girl, and the brooder.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Spawner. Not much to his character. His him becoming a writer was good. I'll say this: towards the end of the show, he becomes more admirable.
Yeah.
Because with Kimi's being exposed and the Alliance just bailing, his attitude was literally, you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself, and that's what he did.
Yeah, that's yeah, mate. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I personally, I don't hate him, and when he decided to kind of, lead on that he wanted to kill all the Kemis just to keep everything safe, I never hated him for it because I got his reasoning.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I feel like he's not a great character, but he is a respectable character.
Yeah, it's yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the supporting cast: Renge, Sabi, and Minato.
I don't. Yeah, other than the guy who has with the tablet.
Oh yeah, him, Sabi.
He's. I don't know.
That's the thing with these characters. It's they're not
bad. They're just not much to them.
Yeah, there's not much to them. When Sabi became Kamen Rider Dread by Force, that was the most interesting he got.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, he just floated back into the background.
Yeah, and I don't know, for some reason him having I don't know, maybe, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like this trope of him having to talk with his tablet, I think,
honestly,
I don't know, I was not the biggest fan of that, but maybe, I don't know.
Honestly, I didn't mind that because some people are just too shy.
That's fair, but
honestly, I thought the tablet was a fine enough tool for anyone who's anyone who's just too shy.
That's fair. Okay, sorry.
No. Trust me, you're fine. It serves a purpose for that. I was about to say, I wasn't gonna say it's some type of social reasoning, but no, that's kind of the reason. Some people are too shy. Some people there are some issues. So having a tablet to speak out for them, that's fine.
Okay.
And he even does talk on his own, without it sometimes. So give him that.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone is just
meh.
They're pretty meh.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Meh.
Oh yeah, and the teacher,
I don't like him.
Really? How come?
I didn't like him. I didn't like him for the longest time. And then he just became back to being mid.
Yeah, and that arc with him switching sides.
Yeah, that's why. I was like, him switching sides. Finally, I was like, okay, now I hate. Now I didn't hate you or care for you before, but now I hate you.
And there's another reason why I don't like the Alliance, because the Hades sisters became students at their alchemy academy. Who did not give a crap about that? Oh my! Who didn't give a crap about that?
No.
And then what after?
Okay.
And the most surprising thing is too, I like this show more than Saber. Because honest to God,
I'm the opposite. I like Saber more than this show.
Wow. Okay.
That's just me though, because I think Saber's a far better show. No, I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh God, no, you're not wrong. Because I just realized something. The characters from Saber, they had more than these guys.
Exactly.
Oh
see,
God.
See.
No. Here's my thing though. While I still don't like Saber, these guys, this show, I would still watch an episode of this show. That episode of Saber. Depending on who it's focused on.
That's a fair point. Yeah, I mean, Anyway,
but
okay.
shoot, while we're still talking, now let's talk about one big thing that's definitely in the middle, and that is that chemis. It's chemis. Basically, chemis are plenty of things.
Yeah.
If one comes across human malice, you'll become amalgam. But to Hotaro, and maybe to us, chemis aren't bad things. Like, chemis are
Pokemon.
like, they're Pokemon, but they're also, to us, maybe chemis aren't malicious.
Exactly.
One issue I thought I was going to have with the show is that thought of, we've seen this before. Because technically speaking, we have seen this before. Because how long ago was 01?
Yeah.
And Aruto was fighting for Humagears to have rights.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like, and one of the major conflicts in 01 throughout the whole show was, could Humagears coexist with humans? And it touched on pretty heavy tones of racism.
Yeah.
From, like, literally, and from all sides too. Like, from the good guys' side and the bad guys' side, all together.
Yeah.
Gotchard doesn't really do that.
It really doesn't, yeah.
Yeah, because...
and it really does it, and when it... Yeah, just... Yeah.
Yeah, Gotchard doesn't really do that because chemis are treated more like pets.
Yeah, it's...
Like, we kept calling them Pokemon for a reason. Like, even Pokemon feel like pets.
Yeah, but yeah, but when you if you catch them, that is, if you feed them in the wild, that's a whole other can of worms.
Yeah, but like, chemis aren't really malicious. Chemis are, like I said, chemis are treated more like, yeah, like
Pets,
basically that. Pets are treated, chemis are treated more like pets.
Yeah.
If 01 could be like a commentary for like robot racism, this show would be like a commentary on animal rights.
Yeah, I guess.
And we reach the same conundrums too, because we see people create. Hang on, I think black. Okay, never mind. I was right where I was, because I was just going off some notes I had in mind. We reach the same conundrums too, because we see people create chemis.
Yeah.
For as much as humans create new discoveries, such as artificial life, why does no one ever consider the ramifications of creating entities? Like, should they have rights? Should they be treated equally? Like, this is their purpose. Could they do or have more?
Yeah, it's... And then didn't they make, like, a level 0 cameo at one point, one guy?
Exactly. That's the one two-parter that could have been scrapped.
Exactly, yeah.
And here's the thing here, too. In this show, we at least get a backstory of how the chemis are how they are.
Yeah.
It's because of the Hades Kings. Chemis were originally created to be absorbed into Malice.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's been how many episodes into the show, and we see that, like, if you leave a chemi alone, they're the least malicious thing ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Clearly they're sentient enough to think for themselves.
Exactly.
That's why I say that chemis are like pets.
Yeah,
like, if you actually treat one right and respect it, it'll be your best friend.
Exactly.
But if you don't, you'll get a monster.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
I thought I was going to have an issue or try to go on a thing about chemi law, because that's mainly the big thing here. Chemi law was created to protect people from chemis and basically avoid, basically amalgams and whatnot altogether.
Yeah, but like we said, I feel like because chemis are not that malicious, unless you treat them maliciously, then otherwise, yeah, I don't know. Otherwise, chemi law kind of just feels weird. I don't know.
Yeah. And lastly, because you said you don't remember this, right, before recording?
Oh, yeah, final episode?
The final episode.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Okay, so let's talk about this final episode. First off, I want to mention this when watching the final episode. I called it. How this show was going to end. No joke, I called it. So,
explain.
Okay, here's how. First, let's talk about the final episode because you'll remember it.
Yeah.
Grion starts turning people into gold, starting off with the teacher and a side character, Kyoka, which, by the way, I like her.
Yeah.
So Grion's turning those two people into gold. He'll eventually start turning everything into gold. then he has minions coming all over the place to start attacking people and turning everything to gold. But before we get to that big battle, like, the credits play, it's basically saying, hey, this is the finale. Then the first scene before the riders go out in the battle, Hotaru meets with his mom one last time to tell her that he's the Kamen Rider. I personally feel like that scene could have happened a little later.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I almost forgot something for in the middle. I literally almost forgot.
Yeah.
The Kamen Rider Legend episodes. You didn't like them?
I didn't not say that. They're just padding.
Okay.
I liked them in concept. I just feel like
they were padding. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I don't mind the idea of them. I liked them in concept, and I like the idea of Legend as in general. But I just feel like they were just should have been a TTSC special. No, TTSC special at best.
Okay, I will say this: it was at least serviceable.
It was serviceable, yes. I thought it was. I mean, again, I liked it, just even if it was just padding out because for, yeah. Sorry.
No, you're fine. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I felt like this is a weird thought, but I feel like Kaguya, Kamen Rider Legend, he might have more personality than any of the characters in this show.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's so true.
Holy yeah.
And also and again, I wouldn't, because if it wasn't for Legend, I wouldn't have made some alternative timeline based on an original character based on a different timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long. I'll tell you later.
Okay, but anywho, yeah, the final episode. So like what I said, I called it. I had a prediction in my mind of how this show would end. I didn't think it would come to fruition, but it did.
Okay.
So, after the credits, Hotaru meets with his mom, basically to tell him that he's the Kamen Rider.
Yep.
That's a scene I feel like could have happened, well, later than literally before the final battle. Like, that could have happened afterwards.
Yeah, agreed.
And he meets with her one last time. He goes off to meet up with everyone. They go into their final battle. They don't waste time. They go into their final forms. And basically, they just go straight forward.
Okay.
Everyone's fighting. Hotaru goes for Grion. Hotaru and Grion fight. And eventually, everyone gets turned into gold. And I mean everyone. Rine, Spawner, the side characters, everything in the world turns to gold, including the Chemis and Hotaru. And through sheer willpower, Hotaru breaks out from being in gold. And, bro, when I say I called it, I freaking called it. Like, he re-alchemizes his driver. Almost all the chemis ever, they eventually all start re-alchemizing. He transforms, and he goes to his extra final form.
Last episode final form.
Yeah, that last episode final form, because of course we gotta do this crap.
Yeah.
Where the last episode final form is literally just his base form, except now his driver's red.
And his driver's literally the Daybreak Gotchard driver.
Is it?
Yeah. Is that not what it is? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, because Daybreak Gotchard is literally, his driver is like darker shade of orange.
Really?
Yes, yes.
Huh. Alright.
Yeah.
Anywho, here is where I called it.
Okay.
Hotaru basically sends everyone, all the chemis, himself and Grion, to a whole nother planet that he alchemized. And that's how the chemis are left safe after he defeats Grion.
Yeah. Okay.
This new planet, all the chemis will live here from now on. Exactly.
Welcome to Chemi World.
Bro, are you telling me?
You could have done that the entire time.
Yes! That's my point!
You
Kemi Law has been a thing for so many years.
And no one
Kemis have been a thing for so long. No one ever thought to do that.
Maybe they didn't have enough willpower. I don't freaking
Willpower?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't make the rules.
Yeah, clearly not. We didn't need willpower. No, we needed this kid, this novice.
No one was powerful enough, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Dude, we needed this kid.
Apparently.
We needed this novice to 50 episodes later be Jesus.
Oh god,
It's
I hate
like,
it now. Oh god, no, I
we
hate it.
needed him to be Jesus and create a whole habitat for Kemis. Exactly, right? You're not upset. You're just shocked. It's...
I don't know about shocked. I'm more upset than shocked.
Oh my god. But you get what I mean, though.
Yes, I do.
It's like, why couldn't anyone do that?
Because we wouldn't have a goddamn show at that point.
Oh my
How many
God.
times have the teachers listen, old man?
With Kemis on another planet, you could have just did all that.
Clearly
Oh
not.
god. Isn't it also a little counterintuitive too? We're talking about humans and Kemis getting along.
Yeah.
Now they can just fuck off on their own planets.
Yeah, pretty counterintuitive. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I feel like I just wasted an entire year. I mean, theoretically, yes, you did just waste an entire year.
Oh my god. It was so crazy watching that. I'm thinking,
Yeah, just playing still, but like, yeah, pretty much.
oh my god. I did say before this show was like a commentary for animal rights. This takes it that far. This takes it further.
Okay, fine. He's like, if we can't have them as pets, no one can have them as pets.
Oh my god.
So send your pets to space.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I thought of Gaim when that happened,
Pretty much,
but
yeah.
not too much because Gaim was a space god.
Yeah, he's food Jesus.
Exactly. This kid just 50 episodes later became Jesus.
For reasons I would never understand now. I hate it here.
Oh my god. It's like, wow. Just wow.
Yeah. Wow. Wowzers. Wow.
Anywho, so, how do we feel about Gotchard?
I just went from a 5.5 out of 10 to 3 out of 10. I don't know.
Oh my god.
3 out of 10. No, I just went to thanks, man. I appreciate you making my score lower.
Oh my god. Really? Aw.
Okay, 4 out of 10.
Okay, well here's my thing too. Like you said, like from our Kamen Rider seasons tier list, you ranked this show C tier. In a way, I saw as to why you ranked it to C tier. This is definitely a C tier show.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like, I didn't hate it, but I absolutely didn't love it. But now that you mentioned Hoto Jeebus,
Oh
like,
my god.
now I'm just like, now I'm reconsidering, wait, Jesus, never mind.
Oh my god.
That's a topic for another day.
Well, you know what? Maybe this is payback because you kept insisting to me Outsiders was good.
For the longest time,
Yes.
you know what? That's a fair payback. That's fair.
That's fair payback.
That's a fair payback. Yeah. I keep saying this. I regret every saying that to me, but now here's my payback.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now we're even.
Yeah, we are.
Shake it.
Shaking. Yep, it's confirmed. But yeah, Kamen Rider Gotchard. This show was, I unfortunately brought it down for you a bit, and I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's like you said, payback.
But yeah, this show was just...
Something.
Yeah, like, it's not... I still don't think it's the worst thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's like... It's one of those shows that you can watch if you're bored on afternoon day.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Holy crap, okay, that was something.
Yep.
Okay, and as per usual, when we reach an end of a review, I read people's comments for their thoughts on Gotchard.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a nap, but that's okay because
Okay, that's okay.
process this.
So, holy crap! Oh my god, it's that I'm sorry, it was that last episode.
Yep.
It was that last episode that just broke everything.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh my god. Like, anywho, so now we're reading your guys' comments on your thoughts on Gotchard. I posted on 2 places, YouTube and Facebook, so let's start off first on Facebook since there's only one comment. So, longtime viewer Ray Hayes, I enjoyed it and I don't apologize for it, and there are things that could be improved. One thing I will always be grateful for is not doing yet another anti-villain secondary writer arc. That was unnecessary and not needed. We got the first female secondary writer out of it, a girls remix sequel, songs I still listen to, but at the end of the day, I only ask from Gotchard is to be a show. I don't ask for anything else.
That's one way to put it. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it is, and I even left a like on that comment. Not a bad way. And hey, Ray Hayes, I know you're listening to this, man. Totes to you. Alright, so now we're going to start reading comments off of Facebook. So, a couple days ago from when I finished Gotchard. So, Cody Aldrich, yeah. Oh, I enjoyed Gotchard. We need another lighthearted season after Geets.
That's good. Yeah.
That's honestly pretty fair. Like,
yeah.
With how heavy and impactful Geets was, having a cool down season
is good. Yeah.
Yeah, which is actually that's a fair point.
Yeah.
And so next, Vincent Nada. It's an okay show, not a bad show. It just kind of meh. I think the problem with Gotchard is the pacing. Like, at the start, we already dealing with the victim of the week, the big bad, the Dark Sisters, already involved in the field from the start. The main cast and side casts focus episode rather than sprinkle here and there throughout the season. We got them weirdly in the middle and near the end of the season. Example is Renge and Sabimaru focused episodes.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty clear. One thing this show definitely could have used less of was filler.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, Joe Tonello, middle of the road, not great, but not bad. It does have one of the best modern writer kicks with Daybreak form.
Yeah.
Alright. And, interesting comment. Tyree Green lost me halfway through.
That's fair.
Yeah. Like I said, the first half I don't think was... Honestly, the last half of the show was more interesting than the first half.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Shoot, some of the better episodes come from the last half too, so yeah, I agree. And last comment, Shane Lewis. The show's decent, but the opening was a bop.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so, that's honestly pretty clear about our thoughts on Gotchard and everyone else's thoughts on Gotchard. I've had a feeling they would be a bit similar. Literally throughout the show, I was thinking, this is going to be a bit mid, and it was, but not the worst. I'll say this, because I came onto this show after it ended, I can see why some people say what they say about it. It's not the worst show ever, but it's also not the best.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I will agree. Like, first half of the show, not as much. I'm actually kind of glad that I did the review this way as opposed to going over the story, because over time there was just...
What story?
Well, like the story of the show, like talking about it episode by episode. Like, eventually it would have been like, I don't know, just divulging so much.
Exactly.
But with that said, that was Gotchard. So, those are your guys' comments. Those are our thoughts. That's about it.
Yep.
So, thank you guys for listening. If you guys like this video, please not forget to like, subscribe, share this video, and subscribe to Thomas.
Hi, Uni Warrior Thomas, UNI Warrior.
Yep. And tell all your friends about KamenRider Blackman. My next review, which hopefully will be out on Halloween, KamenRider Gav.
Yay.
Yes, the most recently completed writer show.
Oh, yeah. I hope you like it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I sure as hell did.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say. Last I left off on was after Gav got his mid-season form.
Yeah.
But because I'm doing a whole review on it, I'm watching this show from the beginning again.
Yeah.
But yeah, originally I was thinking, would I do Magi Ranger or Gav before October, and I figured when you think Halloween, you think treats, so
Yeah.
why not Gav?
I mean,
Also, it did just end, so
yeah.
this would be a chance for me to catch up.
Might as well, yeah.
Yep. So that said, once again, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.